welcome to my channel. And if you don't know, my name is Raquel, and today I want to talk about how I'm 22 years old and how I'm saving myself for marriage. So let's get into it. Okay, so as I get into this video, I want to start off by first talking about my personal experience and a little bit about my background so you guys can see a little more into my life and basically why I am the way I am. Now, my mom got pregnant in high school at the age of 16 with my oldest sister, and she's always told us that she never regretted that decision, but she wanted us to be better. She wanted us to do better than she did because she never got a chance to finish high school. Now, my mom ended up having 7 girls and 3 boys. I am the youngest out of all the girls, and I have 1 older brother and 2 youngest ones. Growing up, one of my mom's biggest accomplishments was that she got every single one of us through high school without getting pregnant. Not one person got pregnant. Like, there was no unexpected pregnancies, nothing in middle school, high school, none of that. But before we get into that, can we please give my mom a round of applause? Like, this woman literally got 9 kids through school, and we have 1 more. My brother who's 13, she's gonna get him through high school too. But all of us through high school, not one person ever got pregnant. Like, she's literally amazing. Like, I love my mom, and I do give a little bit of credit to my dad, but mostly to my mom. Now, being the youngest, I've had the chance to kind of see how each of my sisters took a different path. Some did not wait until marriage to have sex. Some are still waiting to have sex. There are a few of us who still are virgins and still haven't slept with anyone. For me personally, I want to make my mom proud, but not just my mom, but most of all God. We grew up in a church household, and I'm still very much into my Bible. I read it every day. I read my verse of the days. I'm studying my Bible. I'm trying to be a woman of God and just someone God created me to be. That's all I want. So for me personally, I wanted to wait because I know that marriage is a beautiful thing, but so is sex. Sex is a very intimate thing, and it's not just about, the experience of it. It's about 2 people becoming one, like it says in the Bible. It's about 2 people experiencing these 2 things to create something beautiful. And I feel like nowadays a lot of people take that for granted, and everyone's just sleeping with each other, and people don't really think about all the consequences that come with sex. I just want to be a woman of God and just fulfill the purpose that God created me to do. Like, I just want to make God proud, and I won't do that if I'm just out there being reckless and sleeping with anybody and getting in and out of relationships. Like, for me personally, I want to do better. I want to be better. And when my mom finally does get to be there at my wedding, I want her to be proud and say, yes, I got a daughter who's finally married. She's financially stable. She's got her whole life together, and she waited till sex to have marriage. I want to make my mom proud. I want to make God proud. Like, those were my 2 biggest reasons why I'm personally waiting. But in this society, it's very hard to deal with the challenges of being a virgin in this day of age. There are so many things in society that's telling you that sex is okay. It's telling you in the movies, TV shows, in the music, in books, and every single thing is sex because sex sells. Like, people don't understand that sex was not created just for any and everybody. It was created for 2 people to create something beautiful. That's why God created it. And I feel like a lot of people don't really process the consequences of having sex with people you're not supposed to. For one, you can have consequences of trauma. You can have emotional unstableness because you're attached to that person now that you slept together. You can just be catching STDs. You can get UTIs. There's so many things that come with having sex premarital. And even though people will say, well, any of that stuff can happen after marriage too. Well, if you're with the person God created you to be with, then that's not going to happen. If he's a man of God and he treats you like the queen that you deserve to be, that's not going to happen. Now, I'm not saying everything's going to be perfect in your marriage, but as long as you're keeping God in the middle and first in both of your lives, you can get through almost anything together. But society, I feel like, really makes women feel like you have to dress a certain way, you have to act a certain way, you have to be a certain way, and you have to look a certain way. You do not, and I'm not going to let society pressure me or make me change the way I am. I feel like in a world full of sex, I want to be a classy woman. I want to be a modest woman. When you look at me, I want you to see someone who could be a potential role model to you. Whether you're older than me, younger than me, same age, it doesn't matter. The only thing I want to do is make God proud. And so can you. Like, you don't have to be what society tells you have to be. You can be what God says you are. Like, this man created you, and he created such beautiful things, and he created you, and you're beautiful and amazing. You deserve to be with someone who's going to be your one and only. You deserve someone who's going to treat you special, like the queen you are. Who's going to bring you closer to God. That's the type of man that you deserve. A lot of these men, they don't want that. They just want someone they can sleep with and then leave. Honey, you deserve so much better than that. You do. And I know for teenagers being in high school, that can be really, really hard. I fortunately did online school, so I didn't have to go through that. But I know being in regular school, it can be kind of hard because you see all these girls who are out there and they're putting themselves out there. You don't have to be like that. God didn't create you to be like that. You can be someone that others will look up to. You don't have to be embarrassed to say you're saving yourself from marriage. You don't have to be embarrassed to say that you're a virgin. That's not something to ever be embarrassed about. Girl, you are precious, okay? In a world where everyone's opening up their legs for everyone, you don't have to. You deserve better than that. And you need to know that you do. God created us. We deserve so much better than that. Society will often make you feel like something's wrong with you and make you feel like, oh, she thinks she's so innocent and pure, or oh, she's so new and inexperienced. Who cares? Honestly, who cares what society thinks? Girl, honestly, society is going to hell, okay? It's a mess. And we're supposed to be in the world, but not of the world, okay? So you shouldn't be worried about what other people think. You shouldn't be worried about what society is trying to pressure and push you into. If you're holding on to your strength and you're keeping God first and you're praying for strength to get through the temptations, then you're going to be okay, I promise. And there are going to be days where you feel like you might want to give into temptation, or you feel like you might want to give into society and the pressures that they're giving you. You don't have to. When you feel like that, I want you to get down on your knees. Turn on some gospel music. I want you to give praise and worship to God. I want you to go into prayer mode. I need you to go to others and ask them to pray for you. Like, I need you to be strong. And I know that's going to be hard. I know for me personally, I've never been in a relationship, but I do understand that temptations can happen in relationships. But I know that there are things you can do that will help you from not going any further in a relationship. One thing is, talk to the guy. Say on the first date that you're saving yourself for marriage. When you're going on dates, make sure you're not doing anything that involves staying inside and cuddling, because sometimes cuddling can lead to a little bit more. Do things that keep you guys both busy and fun and just enjoying each other's company without having to take off your clothes. And if kissing honestly leads that into temptation for you, then wait to kiss the guy. Like, I'm being serious. Like, wait. Don't put yourself in positions that are going to make you feel like you're being tempted. A few triumphs that I am honestly very, very proud of as being a virgin is that I am proud of myself. I'm proud of being in a company of myself. I found love within myself. Like, I don't feel like I need a man in order to complete myself. I'm already whole. I have God. God literally feels that hole that you have in your heart that you feel like a man, a human needs to fulfill. A man cannot fulfill that hole. It is only God. He's the only one who can fulfill that hope. He created you, okay? He wants you to go to him. He wants you to talk to him. He wants to be the person that you can always count on, because you can. You can't always count on man. You can't. You can't always count on humans. You can't count on us. You can't. And I'm going to say that about myself. You can't always count on me, but you can always count on God. Okay? And another thing is that I'm staying true to myself. Like, I feel like I'm not being pressured by society. Like, I can be something better than what society is telling me I have to be. I can dress better than what society tells me I have to dress. I can act better than what society tells me I have to act. And I feel like it's very relieving and it's very refreshing just to be this person. And I will honestly say I'm proud to be a virgin. I'm not going to let anyone pressure me and make me feel bad about it. Also, if you haven't waited till marriage and you already had sex, that's okay. You can become celibate, you can get rebaptized and start all over. Like, there's things you can do. Like, your life is not over, I promise. Like, you can wait until marriage, and when you finally get into marriage, you will appreciate that so much more, because you will know, like, my first experience with someone was not the way I wanted. It left me feeling a certain different type of way, a way I didn't like. But when you get the person that you're meant to be with and you actually give yourself to him, you're going to notice a change. You're going to notice how better it is and how more connected it is. So I wanted to make this video for all of you out there who are experiencing that. Whether you're older than me, younger than me, and you're a virgin, I'm proud of you. Whether you're celibate or you're getting rebaptized and you're starting all over, I'm proud of you. And God is proud of you too. You are special because God created you. You're amazing, and you are so much better than what society is telling you to be. I hope this video did help you guys. I hope that this video brought you some comfort, and I hope this message did touch someone, whether you're older than me, younger than me, or the same age. I love you guys. God bless always, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more channel, guys. I love you, and God bless.